Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. We are struggling in this cold winter. I mean, look at this beautiful snow that's falling. We're on the bus on the way to the steel mill and hopefully we'll see good progress on the steel mill today. Anyway, we're about to turn off here to go over there, but it is looking brilliant. Look at the strip that we're taking over here. And obviously we need more snow plows and things out in this area, but it looks lovely, winter wonderland. Let's quickly have a look at what our progress is like over here. Let's have a look. We're missing some stuff, but yeah, actually we're pretty much almost halfway through the construction. Obviously lots of steel coming in. We've got all the concrete over here, but we need to start seeing some steel coming in at the moment. We are producing power. We should be producing heat, but we are losing population at a pretty rapid rate at the moment. So that's something that I'm scared of, and that is due to us not able to hold a stable heating over here. I mean, these are the tank temperatures. This is the temperatures in the buildings. So we're really struggling with that. One of the key things that I want to do is get this thing up and running. Let's pause the game for a second while I quickly run through some of the things that I found in the comments. And thank you so much for that, by the way. So there's been a discussion around the heating and how we're struggling to get these places heated up. We have this 100 meter cubed tank in here, and that needs to provide to all of these other places, and they've got tanks of certain sizes and things like that. So this is in 16. So what I would have liked to see is an ability to see the tank sizes. So these are just the heated water, but I can't actually see the tank size. I mean, look at these interior temperatures, 3 degrees. We're going to struggle big time with that. But I would have liked to see the complete package. So 8. So these are all 8. So like that's 8, 16, 32, 2 more over here, plus probably another 2 or something like that. So it's like 64 over there. These are a little bit bigger. They are 12. So that's 24, 36. So I don't know. It seems like it should be okay, to be honest. If you get this one 90 cubed plus this one 90 cubed, they should comparably be able to manage all of this. How big is this? This is 10 cubed. So really, it seems like it should be okay. But anyway, we're in the process of potentially building a bigger one over here. And I'm quite happy to let that happen. I definitely want to reduce. What did I do? What did I pay for it? No, cancel. Let's cancel the construction. Yes, and then we'll resume construction, and we'll just, yeah, I paid for it using dollars. Anyway, that's been fixed. Let's just get like 20 people to go and work there. I don't want more people in there because we need people. We need more goods to arrive over here. We're still waiting on this technical office to be finished over here. And then there was a comment regarding the distribution offices. It seems like we need more vehicles to move especially prefab panels down into this direction, and we probably need more vehicles over here to buy and sell, or to buy some stuff. Buy and sell? Yeah, buy and sell stuff at the border post, at the checkpoint. So yeah, that's definitely something we can have a look at. Hopefully we will, but first priority for us at the moment is to try and get our heating sorted out. Otherwise we're going to drop our population substantially yet again. All these numbers look pretty good, but I do need us to get this number up. So where is our problem lying at the moment? Is it with power? Or is it with the heating? I think both of them are in fact working, right? So if we have a look at our, what is our heating value here? So this needs to be higher. Okay, so this thing drops. So we need to maintain a better value over here. As long as this one goes up, everything over here goes up, but we need to maintain that number, okay? We need to maintain that at 90 degrees if we are hoping to have everybody survive. And I would have thought we have sufficient numbers of vehicles running the lines. I did add an additional extra heat workers line with only 1 vehicle, but I think what I'll do is I'll buy yet another one of those, just so that we make sure we get even more. So on the buses, let's just grab one of these, some of these guys, right? Microbus, 7 passengers. They're all pretty standard stuff here, right? let's just grab whatever is cheapest. We'll just grab another one of these, and we'll assign that one to our extra heat workers line, extra heat workers, and make a go for it. So we'll just I just need more consistent supply of workers so that we ensure that this number stays nice and high. Similarly, we need to provide make sure that we always have workers at the coal power plant. And I don't see buses coming in here, right? So yeah, they are struggling a little bit. This guy is bringing the workers up here, which is fine. I want that number to stay on 90 degrees, because if that's the case, these will continue to go up. And then we should be able to resolve it. I think we've got enough capacity. It's just about making sure that this thing is actually consistently being run. And it'll slowly start losing workers if we don't get another bus in here soon. How much coal do we have? We've got sufficient coal. We just need to make sure that our next batch of workers arrives. Here they come. And I'm hoping before that number starts dropping is the key. Excellent. Excellent. Here they go. Continually going in there. Excellent. There's workers over here also. And there's some workers arriving over here. Dropping. 90 degrees still. Where's our next bus? These numbers are now looking a little better. Wow, it is quite intense. Look at this. Look at this. We lose people so quickly, and now we're starting to see people escape. But I'm pretty sure the reason people are escaping, if I have a look at this, okay, obviously, wow, look at the medical stuff, and it's because of the cold. It's because of the cold. We have people. Ooh, look at this. Treated patients. Lots of people waiting now because we need more doctors, and this temperature is a little bit too low. Really? Temperature here is too low. Can we just check the temperature? So is it not getting its full here? Okay, yeah, but we need this thing built. So really, we need to make sure that we have that going. In terms of food and stuff like that, we should be fine. All of this is okay. Clothing is fine. All of the other pieces, I think, is fine. And people generally, yeah, its happiness is dropping. It must be the cold. It must be the cold. Anyway, I want to keep an eye. I'm now very, very worried about this situation. I want this to stay at 90 all the time. So we can't, up to 15 again over there, 10 over here. So as long as we maintain power and heating, we should be okay. 90 degrees, so that is still coming up. No, it's actually topped out at 53 degrees in their tanks. Which gives us, well, 23, which is not the end of the world. 23 is a quite manageable, but there are facilities here that are not quite up to scratch, including the hospital at 11 degrees over there, which I don't like. But I want to definitely keep an eye on all of that while we continue the construction of some of these facilities. Do we have everything we need? Yeah, so construction is underway over here. We had a game crash over here when we were building our switch. So let's go back and start getting our switch back up and running. Where will we actually place this? So we can do a little something like this. Is all of this still working? All of this seems to still be working. Okay, can do another minibus for the power if I have to. I think something like that will be okay here. Then we'll have to. Or how will we do it though? We could see about squeezing it in over here. Yeah, I think if we put it right over here, we should be able to, with very little effort, have some corrective action over there. So let's do that one. Then we can get a power distribution kind of facility somewhere over here, I believe. Then all of this should be sorted out. Okay, so let's do that. We'll get all of this up and running and built over here. Once all of that's built, we'll see about reassigning these things a little bit. 15 over there, 11 workers over there. So I'm really hoping that we are maintaining proper temperatures now. Nope, we're not. Why does this keep dropping? I mean, this number has maintained 90. We've maintained 90 over there. So these really shouldn't be that low. Unless there's something funny with what's going on over here. I mean, look, that number is dropping there. Look, there they drop. Why? Oh, it's dropping over here. Out of workers. Now we're out of workers, really? Okay, here comes more workers, but still, see, this is the issue. So we don't seem to be able to maintain a consistent number here. And we're out of workers over here, so we have no power. So let's buy yet another one of these buses. And this bus will be assigned to the extra power workers. Okay, and go. But unfortunately, we're obviously running out of people, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at this. That is substantial losses. Substantial losses. If we look at this number here, right, our population drops so quickly. Substantial losses in population. Wow. Okay, can we? Let's just have a look. Yeah, even these numbers are starting to drop big time, but we are maintaining slightly better numbers there. Next to this site, right, I would like to add more workers over here. Let's spend some of the dollars to get some more workers to be able to just feed some of these facilities a little bit. We need to ensure that we maintain more people to work our various sites. That is the thing. Okay, keep running, keep all of these things running. Don't die. Wow, we struggle so much. I mean, we've still got another month to go, and with this population, with this cold. That is crazy how we're struggling with this. The heating is really becoming an issue, and I'm kind of wondering. I'm almost tempted to open up this facility here again. Luckily, we still have it available. It can heat some of these buildings. So let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to do it. Otherwise, we're going to struggle too much. So let's get... I believe somewhere we have a... Do we have a vehicle? We don't have a vehicle here, right? We've got... we have a dumper. So the dumper will unload at the small... Okay, anyway, that's fine. You will also unload. You will also go ahead and unload over there. Thank you. But maybe not tons of it, maybe just 30%. Yeah, so please go ahead and unload that. And what we'll do is we will go ahead and grab 7 workers to come and work here. I think that's going to be the easiest way for us to fix that. This is going to go over into emergency supplies. I mean, we're losing people quicker from the cold than I think we did last time around with the other issues. So now we're just out of coal. But this thing should start heating up these guys a little bit. What is the tank capacity over here? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good, actually. Bring us the coal. I've gone and sold all the coal. So I should actually keep a little bit of an emergency reserve ready there. Our money is looking decent, but our population is a challenge. Look at that number. We've lost almost 1,000 people. Yeah, this month is just too much for us to handle. Look at last month. November was brilliant. December is an absolute nightmare. Come on. Bring the coal. Here comes the coal. Hopefully that'll arrive. I'm not even worried about the pollution anymore. People are going to freeze to death if we don't get this here. Bring in the coal, guys. Here they come. No! Where are you going? The brick factory, for crying out loud. Here comes some coal. You're coming over here, right? Yes, bring the coal. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, I'm not even complaining about this stuff anymore. So there we go. Hopefully these numbers will go up now. At least in this area, and then some of the heat can spread a little bit better to that side. Even the hospital here is doing much better now. Okay, looking better. Can we please get this number under control now? I will have to go again, buy some more rounds of people to buy some more rounds of people. Just get a few more people to come to move here. How's those numbers? Oof, oof. There's so much of it that's dropping. Escapes is also a big problem, but I think now we may be able to maintain this. Okay, I'm gonna run this still. We need to run this and make sure that these people are receiving the heating that they need. Excellent. Our workforce, come on, we need the workforce here, guys. This is so important. I wish there was a way you can really prioritize. I mean, you can prioritize from over there, but I wish on a more global scale you can prioritize which facilities need to be kind of absolutely manned all the time. Okay, I'm happy to see that our temperatures are okay. I'm not too fussed with these guys not getting exactly the... Oh, look at how many people are actually working over here. Okay, and our budget is holding. Really, our budget is holding. It's just our population that's not holding. My goodness, look at that. I actually believe I probably need to bring in some other people from the Soviet blocks. Bring in 10. Well, that's pricey. 2 loads over here also. Wow, we need to make sure we maintain all of this. How many people do we have working out here? Do we have all the stuff we need? Absolutely, all the steel that we need is here. So we're slowly moving around, finishing off that last piece of the pouring concrete phase. There's construction projects underway over here also, with too many people working here. Come on. This is a real problem. Why has everybody decided they want to work in the construction industry? That's just crazy. You need to be working on our facilities. Here we go. I don't mind. This can go slow because we don't have any of this set up yet. This is like a project that will only help us a little bit later. Is this number? Wow. We are struggling, guys. Look at this. I'm assuming our health is so bad now that we can't even manage to sort this out. How many people waiting over here? We've got people waiting there. We don't have people waiting here at least. So it seems like the biggest of the emergencies are being dealt with at least. Even here we're not getting... Anyway, there's enough doctors so that we should be able to manage this. But wow, the people are dying. Look at this. Look at our population. We've lost at least 1,000 people now. Last month we lost 1,000. This is... Wow. I'll have to spend more money on getting more people here. Need to just make sure that we maintain the population as best we can. This is really crazy. This is really crazy. We are struggling. I'm concerned. Okay, well guys, what I'll do, since we're not doing anything apart from watching this and seeing how this goes, I will put it into a bit of a time lapse. Hopefully we'll get to the next construction phase over here. We are already in the next construction phase, so hopefully we'll start seeing this the steel mill getting done. I'm hoping we can get it done pretty quickly, and hopefully these will pop up. I'll see you after the winter, I believe. I think we'll survive, but I'll have to micromanage our population, just make sure we continuously have the people. But luckily our university education is okay, is doing well. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, guys, and I'm back. It's the end of the winter. We are burning through our money, but we've managed to survive from that massive death wave. We slowly, opening back up this heating plant over here was an absolute saving grace for us, even though it probably diminished the health of this little place right over here. I mean, that's even still struggling to recover to about 50%. So that was a bit of a thing, but at least we are now back in a position where we're at least kind of breaking even in terms of births and deaths. I've had to bring in a few more people, and I think the thing that is the best for me is the fact that we haven't lost as many of the graduated, the university education level people. That I think has been a real good one for us. See over here, we should be able to maintain that, and our populations should start to rise again. Our birth rate is slowly trying to squeeze above what is our death rate at the moment. Our construction is on the way. This facility, the heat exchanger, should be done fairly soon. Not that it's a top priority for us right now. It'll be a priority for the next winter, in which we will need to get this pipeline done, because I don't want to use I initially thought I'm going to grab the pipe from over here, but I don't think this heat exchanger actually allows enough through there. So so these pipes is 300 liters per hour, right? And I would have liked to kind of tie it off of here and feed it to that one, but I'm not sure if that in the end actually does the trick. That would be the piece that we need to kind of find out, whether that actually does provide all the heating that it needs, all the water to all the tanks that it needs. That's the issue. Over here at the steel mill, we are progressing well. Lots of steel over here. We've practically got all of our steel here. There's still 17 tons more that needs to be delivered. The construction is going along, well, not full speed, but as quickly as we can with the amount of workers that we've got. Luckily, we've got a number of cranes out here, and I did purchase another crane to kind of get that to move a little quicker. But our purchase of steel really needs to come to an end. We can't afford it. These steel trucks that's going to come in, it really diminishes our budget. So that's a big problem for us. Hopefully, we will get to a point where we will export a little bit of steel instead of importing all the steel that we need. That is where I would like us to be. We could do with another truck over here to do the prefabs, right? So where is Morgan Valley Distribution? Over there. We can... It's this one, right? Yeah, it's that one. So we could get another open hole out over there, and that'll help us out just a little bit more. So let's quickly go ahead and buy it. Not that we've got the money to go and buy open hole trucks whenever we want to. That costs a lot of money, but we still haven't actually dipped into the loans, so hopefully we can move a little bit more of the goods to the border. I want us to continue to export all of this. Luckily, this seems to go fairly well, though I think our population has taken such a knock that we are struggling with a lot of this. So I can bring in a few more immigrants from some places. So let's use a little bit more of our dollars to kind of get a few more immigrants over. That one held along pretty nicely, actually. Oh yeah, let's get a couple of loads over there, get another one in there, and another one right over here. We just need to make sure that we maintain decent populations. And especially to just get our birth rate up a little bit higher. That's the thing. So spending the money is not the end of the world. I don't mind it, because it'll help us in the long run to get to a number where we can get back our population. I would like to see this number get up to 3,000 fairly quickly, but we need our birth to significantly outpace our deaths if we want to get there. Okay, so this thing has been done. I'm keen to get this pipeline built also, but I don't think we are in a position to do that just yet. We've got all the steel we need over here, so now it's just a matter of getting this done. So let's get as many workers as we can over there. Let's not get the workers to go and work anywhere else apart from that. The other quick thing that I want to do is I want to fix this. So let's pause it here for a second. I want to trim out that one. What we'll do is we'll tie this one in here. That's just 1.2 tons of steel. This does not seem to want to tie in here, does it? Let's try this one more time. Really, I hate how it doesn't allow you the angle. I want to find the spot right over there that actually... Oh, it works. Okay, good. Let's commission that. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be without power for a while we commission that, including everything we have over here. Ooh, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should get that built ourselves. Can we get this built as a matter of quick importance here? I don't want us to. No, let's just do that. I know we shouldn't do this, but really we can't get to a point where we run out of all kinds of stuff because our power didn't work. Oh, I wanted to check what's going on over here. Are we seeing this number getting a little bit more healthy? We need more people to come and work the mine. If we can't, then this number will continue to drop, and we need to reduce our exports of power. I'm almost tempted to start exporting oil, just like this. What is the oil price if we wanted to export oil directly? It's not good enough, really. We really need to do the bitumen and the fuel, which is pretty high, but I wouldn't mind starting to sell a little bit of steel. That steel price is still so good, so good. Excellent. Okay, so we've got all the steel we need over there. I'm gonna get this to back up to at least 100k before we start building that pipeline. We should be able to get there pretty smoothly, to be honest. Pretty smoothly. If I have another look at our population, starting to come back. No more escapes. It's the cold. It was the cold, I'm telling you. Birth rate is exceeding the death rate, not quite as much as I would like. We've had the dips in the death rate quite a lot, so as you can see, we had a pretty high death rate up to around November, up to around a few months. Now we've got, oh, it's a new month now. If we look at this year and we look at the deaths in this year, yeah, I don't know. Not too sure of what we're reading off over here. Is this just cumulative or what? Last month, but anyway, we are now outpacing again, so hopefully our population is creeping up a little bit. Look at that number. That number has gone up quite substantially, so we should have plenty of doctors, plenty of people, plenty of professors working over here. Actually, there could be more, but it's good. I think we are now actually educating our people at a pretty rapid pace. Yeah, look at this. We've got now at least double the number of educated people than non-educated. So that's helpful, quite helpful. I do want us to start building some of these others, but we just don't even have the population to fill our current housing. So we just need to get this piece done as quickly as we can. That would be quite helpful if we can achieve that. But it is going. It's going. There's constantly a supply of workers over here, which is quite helpful. This has not been recommissioned. No, and we will need to get that to go also. But I'd rather just make sure that we have these guys working over here. There's still a fair bit more work needs to go in there. And to be honest, we can function with that by itself for quite a while. What I would, however, like to start building over here is a bit of a distribution office. So let's go to the modded facilities, the distribution offices, and get something that's going to give us how many vehicles? At least 5. But probably we could do with even more. So let's go, if we go to the standard distribution offices, how many do these have? Medium office, small office. The small office is 5, right? This is the standard small office here that has 5. Then we've got a medium one over here that kind of takes like 12. So that's okay. So maybe what we should do is we just get the medium one, and that'll take us a while to build also. So I will see about squeezing that in over here. Oh, you know what we also need before this thing can start working is power. So what I'm thinking we should do is at least we can get the infrastructure going over there, and then we'll start getting this one built so that these guys can actually, we can put some trucks in here that will bring all the various items that we need to start producing steel. I want to start laying out the rest of our facilities over here also. So the things that we will need, and I'm not going to build them, I'm just going to do the planning for them, is we need large aggregate storages for yeah, so we need, actually we probably want to put this in maybe as close as we can, something like this one. Okay, so one over there. And we'll try and tie in one over here. Something like this, maybe. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, and then over here we have what kind of mines? This is the iron ore mine. So we want to build one of these first. But what we would like to do is get iron ore processing up. Yeah, this is not quite right. Okay, let's cancel this again. Cancel that. Luckily we haven't started building it yet, of course. So let's start off with the iron processing, and I would like more than one. Ultimately, but we also need to get it in from over this side. Wow, it's just so weird that it's, we will be, yeah, so it's really not going to work. We may as well just do whatever we can over here. So let's actually get them all over here. So the idea will be that we do like 3 of them over here. So if I say maybe one there, and I want to actually move them beyond one another, so let's cancel this again. Sorry, I've got a bit of an idea in my head and I just now need to kind of sort it out. So iron processing, let's do one here. Okay, then we'll do one there. And okay, how much do we need? Oh, it's done. It's done, my goodness. Okay, before we get into that too much further, and let's cancel the construction just in case there's stuff that could get there by any means. Now we'll need to get power out over there. And I do think, what kind of power will we be looking for? Do we just run, how much does it actually need? 11 megawatts. It's substantial, but we won't be able to feed that kind of power. So I'm thinking we just run a new line of the medium voltage wires, the 2.3, so we'll get 2.3 megawatts out there, and that'll be a pretty pricey operation for us anyway, but we need to get that all the way over there. So let's just cancel that so it not get built. We would want one of these guys. Oh, I need to actually assign the construction over here. Please, guys, come in. What? No construction officers in the range? You gotta be kidding me. But who built this thing? Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Every construction is actually picking this one up. Okay, that's good. That's good. Come and do that. That's fine. What I would like to do is power. That'll be in the range of everything we need. I think this is going to be fine for now. We'll start off with that one over there. We'll get a little bit of a dirt road out there. We don't need that to be tied in with all the fancy stuff. So we'll make sure to continue our construction over there. Let's quickly continue our... Oh, actually, before we continue our planning, I just wanted to get a line out of the... Actually, no, I want the medium voltage, these guys. Eventually, we'll need stronger power out there. Something like this, maybe. So ultimately, how much is that? 25 tons of steel. Okay, let's get started on the construction of that. That's going to be just fine. We're going to need to do it to get the power out here. Then I'll continue to do the planning that we've gone and done over here. So this guy needs, hang on, this guy needs 200 tons of iron ore. These guys produce 105 tons, so 2 of them are going to be sufficient. Coal, on the other hand, will need like at least 3. So the coal will be coming in from that side. So I'm thinking we will also do like coal over here. 1, 2, and maybe what we'll do is we'll do a third one that kind of works a little bit like this over here. So something like that is the idea. So we won't build all of them, not now. Eventually they will all be built. Then from there, all of this needs to go. I shouldn't be pausing. From there, all of this goes to the large aggregate facilities, which will be one over here. And to be honest, I'm going to put, we will need train stations somewhere in here. I'm thinking maybe up here. So then really one over here will be fine. And the other, I believe, will be just like this should be fine. Just over here. I think that's going to be just perfect. So then that we can feed that in there. That'll be fine. And then let's get a bit of a train station in here also. So if I'm going with a big train platform, the big train platform, something like this, I believe should be able to reach everywhere without getting too problematic with our inputs over here. Something like that, I think, is going to have to be what we do. Something like this right over here, I think. That's kind of the planning. So I'm just going to cancel all of this construction. I don't want any of this construction to start happening by mistake or anything like that. But the idea is that we start running everything in here, and that we start building these things little by little. And for instance, one of these is probably the first step for us, and then we'll start doing the rest of that. Let's see what our population is doing. We are growing. We are in fact growing. Look at that educated population. I am loving to see that. That is awesome. That is awesome. So let's get this thing built as quickly as we can. Got a lot of facilities here, or things here. So we can still, let's do a little bit more of our planning. I'm thinking we need modded conveyors. Just let's grab the conveyor piece. I want the nice conveyor towers, right? These ones. 3 into, yep. Yeah, absolutely. This is excellent. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I'm quite comfortable with that. Let's make sure to pause all of these things. I don't want any of this being constructed. Excellent. So all of that has now been paused. I want to do a very similar thing. Yeah, that's fine. A very similar thing on this side to feed this guy. 3 into 1. Yeah, so the issue here, oh, that actually works quite well. So maybe, yeah, anyway, we will need to find a way to get all of these guys tied together over here. But really this, we'll see. I'm kind of tempted to just do that. I think this should work. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, let's pause this again, and then we'll find out. The conveyor things is really the worst, the absolute worst. Oh, now it's it messed it up. I have no idea why it kind of does that. Let's just get rid of this little road. The modded ones, 3 into 1, please. So this is effectively what I'm after. So something like that. Then we'll get the conveyors and figure it out. Can we potentially get... Well, we'll need to get an extra tower or something, or we'll need to get a tower over here. Well, which we can. Let's try and get a tower over there to feed them all together. But in that case, maybe we don't need this one. Then we'll move that around a little. Okay, let's try that. Mods, please. Mods, this one. So I'd rather we then run this one down. No, 3 into 1, not the other way around. Something like this. Yeah, that's good. I'm interested in this one. Now we just need to get this to kind of work. Okay, let's try that. Don't build. It's already been built. Don't build. Yeah, okay, good. Now, trying this again. I'm amazed at the fact that we've actually finished the steel mill. Yeah, so we'll need to do a little something over here. So let's get back to the mods. We'll get to the 3 into 1. That's the one. Maybe on this side instead. Oh yeah. That's the one. Ah, now this thing messed it up. Let's just cancel this stuff. Will end up costing us a ton. Okay, got almost up to 100 again. What's going on with our construction? How's this going? Can you guys please finish this off? I need this like done yesterday. We're missing boards, really? We should have tons of boards available. How's this this power line going? Oh, our power line is here? That's not done. Come on, guys. Get our MB construction out here to come and do this ASAP. Not sure... Can you actually build this? Should be able to get these guys to build it. Alright? Let's get the infrastructure team... the infra team to come and try it. Attempt it. I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it. Okay, let's get that done. I'm happy to see that we've got the... yeah, so all of a sudden, it's now not working. So maybe if I get rid of that a little bit, and we try that. Yeah, now this is going to be a little bit of a mess here, isn't it? Did not want us to... Did not want us to do this, right? Okay, so we'll have to trim these back a little bit more, and then we can try and do a little something like this. Similarly, I will trim this one back, and we'll do a little something like that, and then we'll just kind of tie it in something like that. There we go. So that kind of thing should work. Then we just need to tie in this little piece. Let's go back to our mods. I doubt it'll go just like that. So let's just try it quickly, but I doubt it'll work. Yeah, this isn't even close. So what we can do is we go back to our mods, we get the 3 into 1 or the 1 into 1. 1 into 1 could do the trick. You know what I think we should do? We should just trim that one back. I think that's part of our problem. If we grab the 1 into 1 here, oh man, that's going to work. Yeah, so something like this. Going to be just fine. Make sure to cancel the construction on all of this. I don't want any of this to start happening. Okay, I can go, we've got the 100k, we can go and get the pipeline done now. Let's go ahead and just commission this last piece, and then we'll just cancel that, please. Thank you. So all of this should now be cancelled. So this is effectively the idea. So now we've got this feeding into here, and we can have these two feed over there, and we have the train unloading people, and they should be able to come and work at all of these facilities. Quickly finish that piece off. So we'll slowly start commissioning these facilities one by one. Okay, there we go. That's awesome. We'll get that commissioned but cancelled. There we go. Don't build it. There we go. There we go. Nice. Now get this built, guys. Where's my construction teams? What are we missing? We're missing steel and all kinds of stuff. Get that done. We should have power out over here. Really? Not yet? Well, yes, actually we can't. We don't have the... So let's just get MV Construction involved here also. Thank you. That should be quite helpful there. Okay, excellent. Now I want to get this pipeline built. Because next winter I don't want any problems. How's our growth going? Our growth is not too bad. Why do we have escapes? What's going on? Health is starting to pick up again. I like that. Food is not a problem. Why is food a problem down here? What's going on at this shop? We've got everything we need at this shop, right? We don't really run out of food. It just comes through a little slowly sometimes, but it should be okay. Anyway, our shops and stuff should be fine in terms of providing everybody with everything they need. Really, everybody's got clothes. Government loyalty is a bit of an issue. What's our happiness looking like? Our happiness is great. It's just this area. Why is these guys not happy? Unable to get food. So it seems like there's been a bit of a food problem over here that's been the cause of a little bit of dissatisfaction. But I think it's actually sorted out. If I have a look at our piping stuff, how much is this gonna... No, not that piping, this piping. That's 100 tons of steel, which is pretty substantial. But let's go ahead and commission this. I do need us to get that in there. So come and work on this so that next time around we can run heating from over there. This construction is nothing funny with this construction. We need to actually build a line to bring workers up over here. How many workers do we have like standing around over here? There are workers available. Right, there are workers available. So I can start getting a line going on. This will be like our steel workers line. So let's get a new one called steel workers. Let's say MV to steel. MV to steel. MV steel workers. I think that's the right one. We'll call it that. We'll say that you can come and pick up people over there because that's where everybody will be, and you'll go over there. As simple as that. There we go. So at least the line is set up, ready for us to buy some buses to come and do the trick. Can we get this built, please? What are we still missing? We're going to run out of bricks fairly soon, so I'm hoping there's a delivery of bricks on the way. Should we go that way? Excellent, excellent. We are starting to move these out a little bit better. How many workers do we have over here? A decent amount, so that's okay. How much is this? Yeah, excellent. That's coming up. So I would like us to maybe increase that number a little bit. Let's get a little bit more power exported. Should be enough workers over here to continuously feed the beast. Okay, I would like, that's going to take a lot of steel to build, but that will give us the heating that we need come next winter. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. All of this is it's kind of the idea. We will then move that in here. And I'm kind of wondering, do I have a little bit of a buffer in here instead, where I feed that into an aggregate storage and then feed that into here? And similarly on this side, aggregate storage and into there. I think so. I think that's probably the idea. And then with the train stopping over there, it will provide workers there and to all of these quite easily. That's good. None of this needs workers eventually. Now they do. Ooh, too many people. Too many people. Let's trim that down a little so we don't have all of this working here. Well, anyway, it's fine. they can be working there as long as we can get the various items here. So we need steel and bricks. Do we have a steel delivery on the way? Not sure. I don't think so. Steel over here. Yeah, that guy might be able to take it over there. Ooh, this is for the pipes. Ooh. So yeah, the pipes are. Ooh, how much steel have we already delivered over here? Not enough. Half of it. About half of it's been done. No, it's not. It's actually being two distinct pieces here. Okay, so this will be fairly costly, but by the next winter, this shall be fine. This shall be fine. And I believe this is going to provide more than enough power over here for these guys. I believe so. Power shouldn't be a problem. What's going on over this? Oh, look at this. Look at these. Our educated workforce is really growing. Really growing. And last month we had, 3 times the amount of people are being born than we lose to the death rate. So that is excellent to see. We're not at a point where we need to start building any of these just yet. Once we reach 3,000, we'll start working on that. We've got a fair bit of everything over here. We're missing steel. So I'm still waiting, hoping there's a steel delivery on the way. That's boards. Nope, no steel deliveries here. Where's this guy going? Yeah, this guy is bringing in steel, 5.6 tons, which is exactly the amount we need. So that's the steel delivery on the way. That's good. I would like to see that one get there. I don't think we will start producing our own steel in this episode. We've got a couple of more minutes left, but I think we're going to be able to prep ourselves and get ourselves ready for steel very shortly. We'll need 41 work days over here to quickly finish that guy off, which I'm quite happy with. This number is dropping substantially yet again due to the fact that we are importing a ton of steel, many tons of steel for this, 100 tons of steel to be exact. But hopefully we'll get that built and we won't run into too much trouble. Excellent, that's good. That's good. Get all of that done. So our first little section is done. Now the next section needs some work. Excellent, that's awesome. That's awesome. We can build these infrastructure pieces pretty quickly. Steel has arrived. We're awaiting more boards and more bricks. The bricks is coming. The bricks are coming. That's the last bricks that we need, and then we need a little bit more boards. And I'm sure this is not the last phase. No, this will be the last pieces of construction that we have. Anyway, bring in the last pieces here. 4 cranes available right here. Need some workers to arrive, and we need the boards to come in. I believe the boards will be on the way. There should be boards available everywhere. Steel prefabs, nice. I like it. And we can start running the exports. I believe there must be exports running back and forth all the time, right? I want to see if this guy... So this guy is bringing in steel from the border, right? That's fine. Is it going to take stuff right back? Yeah, prefab panels right back out there. Good, good. I like it. Or not. Was this the other guy? Could have been the other guy. Anyway, we are doing our exports. How's this going? Lots of stuff that could be exported also, I think. Probably what we'll see. Let's quickly have a look at what our exports are doing. Yeah, our exports are not bad. We are running a decent amount. There's obviously been a bigger influx of steel, which we should get sorted out pretty quickly, actually. How much steel do we still need here? 23 more tons? I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Is this thing almost done? Are we seeing some workers? Yes, excellent. This will be done shortly. This is waiting boards. No, where's my boards? And then we can actually start seeing some... Well, we'll need to buy a few vehicles. Ugh. A dumper. Probably 2 dumpers. We won't have any of this ready just yet. So I think from here, I will recommence construction on this. So that we'll start working on this construction. Hopefully, by the time that first phase is done... No, it probably won't. Then we'll have steel available over here. We'll see. Here comes our boards. We don't have any workers available though. Hopefully our workers will be here very soon. Here come some workers, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, okay, this is going to be done very shortly. Okay, what do we need? We have no money. We have no money. We have like no money. Okay, let's get a dumper. We can potentially grab one of these dumpers. Let's move one of these dumpers over here. That should be done, right? That dumper goes over there. Actually, we only need dumpers, right? So let's just grab 2 dumpers. We will replace dumpers as we go. We'll grab 2 dumpers. We'll put them in over here. And I just want to make sure we get our stuff up and running. We'll buy a bus. We'll probably need to buy many buses, but we'll buy a bus at the very least. Something that can carry a lot of workers. Not that we will... I'd rather have more workers more frequently. Something like this, maybe the Zill. I think the Zill is probably the best. Let's buy one of them for now. We can only really afford one. We put that one up on the... what was our custom lines? Was the MV Steel Workers. And we'll get that to start. Wow, we're running out of money big time. So it can start bringing some stuff over there. We've got the dumpers available. The first dumper is in fact arriving. So what we're saying here, you need to please come over here to load up on coal, and you bring the coal over here, you unload the coal. That's as simple as that. Okay, the next one I would like you to also come in over here and load the iron ore, and you can also unload that there. Perfect. So that means we will have everything we need starting to come in. And then we will, in fact, start producing stuff. We just need tons more dumpers. Tons more dumpers. Let's get a few more. I mean, these dumpers are standing around doing not much. Let's get at least 2 more of these dumpers to go and work their magic over there. And we'll refill those guys once we start getting the money. Our money should be fine. We should have this pipe done. Yeah, actually that pipe is done. So there shouldn't be any more problems here with stuff costing us any money. I'm going to grab another one of these buses also. We'll move this bus to this depot. And then from the depot we'll put a line on it. And we'll need to put another bus there at a later stage. But yes, we shall start seeing... steel being produced. It's not going to be massive amounts. Let's continue the construction of this guy. But yeah, there should be workers here. There should be... What is this coming to do? Oh, this is the new ones. So there's guys running that should be bringing like coal up this way. Let's just... I believe this guy is heading to the brick factory, unfortunately. This guy, I don't know. Do we have workers here? We've got workers here. We just don't have any stuff. But anyway, guys, that is the steel. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna wait just a minute or 2. So I just want us to see. This is gravel. Where's the gravel going? Oh, I know. The gravel is going over here. I just want us to see steel being produced. I just want us to see the steel being produced. That's the plan. Honestly, where are my guys? What is this? This is asphalt. Going over here, which is fine. I haven't seen any goods arrive here yet. That's guys going for the construction. This is coal. This is going to the steel mill. Nice. I like that. That's good. And this is the steel mill. More coal to the steel mill? Really? We don't have any coal. Any trucks bringing us any iron? Now we've got coal. Excellent. I love the fact that the coal is being delivered. We are getting iron ore, right? You need iron Oh, no iron ore. You need iron. Ah, that was the problem. Anyway, I got it. Hopefully, we'll get a quick load or two to do that. Let's buy another dumper. It's gonna take us a while. Oh yes, I needed to get this guy to the MV Steelworkers line. Thank you, and start. Let's just grab another dumper over here. There's so many of them. Over there, I was doing the wrong thing. We didn't want the ore. Okay, we'll extend this a couple of more minutes, just so that we can get that to work. I want to see our first steel being produced. Okay, we've got the coal, we've got the workers, which is awesome. Let's have a look at what's going on over here. Oh man, look at that population, really coming back now. Really coming back. Look at this. Oh, look at our education levels. I like it. That's awesome. I think education was our big issue. I don't think pollution was the killer. Education was our killer. Because this guy was eating these guys nicely. And the fact that obviously it was making people sick, but the people were getting sick anyway in the cold. But really the issue was here. Now we've got doctors galore, ready to treat people very quickly. Let's have a quick look at this. Happiness is looking pretty good, even over here where it was a little bit of a downer. Yes, health over here is a little bit problematic, which is a little weird. You're very close to the hospital. Everything else is starting to pick up a little bit. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Loving that. What are we seeing? Come on. I'm waiting for a load of iron. Obviously, this is not efficient and not effective. I think this is an iron load, right? There we go. There we go. I can't wait to see that arriving. We need to be very careful with these guys. I need to make sure that we maintain constant workers at the mine over here. That's going to be fine. We are also exporting energy a little bit more aggressively than we did in the past. These guys aren't really working because it's nice and warm in the middle of summer. Are these guys not bringing us any more stuff? Are there stuff in here? Oh, this is open hull. Oh no! You can't work here. You need to go back. Sorry about that, guys. We have a dumper. What's this? Oh, here we go. Steel is being produced. People, steel. We're making our very own steel. Wow. Feel the power. Guys, I'm so happy. Look at that. Look at that. We can now quite comfortably stop importing steel, I think. Because now we'll make steel at a pace, well, it'll be slow, but at least we will have the steel ready to go, right? So we'll get these guys to run it around, and then we'll start using our own steel in the production of the facilities. But we need to get a bit of a buffer going. So I'm not going to get switch over to steel just yet. We'll get a buffer going. Once this is done, we should be able to draw steel from over here before we start building anything else. But I think that is the tipping point for us. Now that we have steel available, the money is no longer going to be the massive issue. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you love the fact that we survived another winter that was pretty problematic, please hit that like button. Leave some comments down below. I do love all your suggestions, and all your advice is excellent. See you next time. Bye-bye.